And welcome back to Idaho Today. You know, there's so much happening in the world of pop culture. How can we possibly keep up with all the news and the trends? Well, we are so lucky to have Lauren from My102.7 here in studio. She has her finger on the pulse of pop culture, and she's here to give us the inside scoop. Always great to see you, Lauren.
Thank you. Maybe with my pinky finger on the pulse.
Finger.
I'm trying my best, but yeah, I don't know if you're not much in the dating world anymore, are you?
No, you know, I happily married for about 20 years, so
Okay.
you know, I would say no. But I hear that fishing has something to do with dating online.
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
It's this weird phenomenon, this weird trend. I don't even know how it started, but
Okay.
I too am married. I've been married almost 11 years now, so I never did the online dating scene.
Yeah,
but
neither did I.
Online, as people are swiping left and right, what the trend is men, specifically, all of their profile photos are showing them with a fish. This is a real thing. So here's an example of a man holding a fish, a trout, a bass, whatever it is. And apparently this is a thing. And the biggest thing about it is women have noticed that as men are holding a picture of a fish, they're smiling, they're happy, they're excited. But when they're standing next to their partner, they're stone faced. And the reason is why?
Yeah.
So research is saying that men feel they need to portray this on their Twitter or their Tinder or wherever they're dating online because they think it means they're manly, they're one with the earth, they're protruding that societal, I guess, stigma of being a man, and so that's kind of what people are doing.
It's the rugged man's man, the kind of subliminal
so
message,
weird,
I guess.
right?
That is totally weird. I mean, I like the idea of showcasing what you like to do, your hobby, and then you being like in your natural environment, right? Like, that's good. I get that. And I'm wondering too if like subliminally it could possibly mean like I'm a good catch.
Oh, that's punny. I like that.
I don't know.
Maybe that's it too. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, interesting. I just want to know what happens when a guy's not into the outdoors and he's not a fisherman. Are they doing fake pics?
Maybe. You know, my grandpa used to have a fake bass that hung on the wall and would sing. Maybe
those.
we should just take a selfie by one of those and see, you know?
That honestly would make me laugh, I think, and be more engaging than a guy pretending to fish if he doesn't like to. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, all right. So Halloween was last night, which was a blast. And I know you went out with your little.
Yes, we did. We dressed up as a family costume, Jurassic Park. It was a lot of fun.
Very cute.
But celebrities also dressing up. Now, this was a really awkward situation that happened to Kim Kardashian. So I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you show up to something and you're the only one dressed up, or maybe you didn't get the memo.
Overdressed, underdressed.
Yeah, that's always an awkward feeling. But Kim Kardashian, she dressed as Mystique from X-Men. Now, if you know that costume, here she is now.
Whoa.
To the nines, head to toe, full garb, the eye contact.
That's a legit costume.
That is a legit costume.
That's an investment in time. So you know she tried really hard for this too.
Now, she was invited to have a birthday dinner at Tracy Ellis Ross's house for Tracy Ellis Ross's 50th birthday.
Oh, very nice.
She shows up, this is pre-Halloween, in full costume, just like this, and she is the only one dressed in a costume. So imagine this wasn't just a witch's hat or maybe a fake mustache. This was
or
an
a Halloween
entire
t-shirt.
Oh, no. She dressed head to toe, and I guess
head to toe makeup.
Yes, paint. I mean, I don't even know how much time that took.
That's
so
legit.
one of those awkward situations where you are the only one dressed up.
Okay, so I have to say that is an incredible costume. Greatly appreciate the effort, but I have to say, is it bad that I'm actually enjoying the fact that Kim was put in a socially awkward situation?
I love it. You know, it's funny. I was talking about this earlier, and I thought, they probably love all the publicity. You're a Kardashian. Of course they love this. And here we are talking about it. But to me, it's like that awkward situation. You're the only one who showed up in costume. And I guess she played the part the whole time, stayed in character. So.
And do you think maybe she did it on purpose because she knew that this would happen?
It's a Kardashian.
It's a Kardashian, totally.
Of course they did. Anything for attention, right?
I totally agree. All right. Okay, so this possibly could be a topic that, I mean, I don't know, Lauren, it is a discussion that's happened inside my house, and I imagine it's happened in many houses out there as well. It's slightly personal, kind of not really. It's toilet paper.
Yes.
And it's how do you hang it?
My first question to you is, what do you do, over or under?
Can I admit?
It's very important. I'm going to judge you based on what you say.
Okay. Oh, you're going to judge me.
I'm going to judge you based on what you say.
But what if I tell you I really don't care and I don't pay attention?
You just throw it on?
I just put the TP on there and whatever happens, happens. It's toilet paper. I do not care.
Okay.
But my husband's very particular.
And what does he do?
I think he's over. I
Okay.
think. Clearly, it means a lot to me, so I really pay attention.
Well, your husband is within the 66% of people
Okay.
who do.
Okay.
So research after surveying a whole bunch of people, I guess 66% of people are saying yes, the correct way is what you see right here, the over. On this diagram, this is actually blueprints from when toilet paper was created. That's what I'm just deciding right now. This is how it was
my
meant to
producer
be.
confirmed that what you're saying is legit. I think that this
Okay.
is the actual instructions, right, Daniel? That came out. Yes, it is. Okay, we just confirmed.
And Daniel knows what's up. Yeah.
From 1891.
Think about that. We've been using TP since the 1800s, and if you do it the opposite way, if you go under, you're doing it wrong.
You know what? Just for the sake of conversation and argument here, that was established in the 1800s, right?
Right.
There's a thing called progression. You know, and who's to say that just in the 1800s, you know, your toilet paper facing outward may have been the thing, but you know, we're past a long period of time here. We're hundreds of years down the road, and perhaps the opposite is what rings true now.
That's Melissa going against the grain as always. She's like, I gotta be different.
Creating conversation. That's all. You know, I really do not care.
But
I do not care about my
over is the
TV
way
guide.
you're supposed to do it.
Over. All right, and I'm sure we're probably going to post this to our social pages too, because we want to know what do you think? Because this is really important information for us to all talk about. All right.